Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back again tonight. Yes. 2 times in a day. So I just want to let y'all know throughout my videos, yes, I'm going to talk about my father and I'm going to talk about some other things. I'm going to have some motivational, inspirational life lessons as well because I've been through a lot of things. To me, I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's other people that been through what they've been through. Everybody has their story. Everybody has their story. But a lot of us who have had our story are afraid to tell our story. And I don't think people really realize how much their story can help somebody else. So my biggest thing is really just loosening up and just not caring. I feel like today, sometimes I just be so focused on likes and so focused on views. And I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of, posting stuff and then going back to see, oh, who liked it? Do I got views yet? But even when I do that, even if I have like 3 views or 2 likes or whatever, I don't trip. I don't let it get to me like how I used to let it get to me. I remember when I truly just stopped caring about social media, my very first Instagram, I probably had like 10K. My likes, my followers, excuse me, had went up to like 10K, 11K. And I remember one time I think I was out of town with my mama and we went to Savannah, and it's something about those beach trips that just gets me in my mind and gets me thinking. When I'm in a space of tranquility and just peace and just calmness, it really make you think, and it really make you think about life and the things that you have in your life. Is it worth your peace? So getting older, my main thing is I'm really all about my peace, and I'm still learning. I just had an incident at work where, I had words with a coworker, and it's just like I just came across a video today on my feed on YouTube. I think her name was Sarah. I don't know her last name. I forgot. But she was talking about how not responding to disrespect. And I just got to talking about this in my last video, y'all. Y'all know I told y'all repetition. But that really touched me in a way because I'm very emotional. Like I'm very emotional and I wear my heart on my sleeve. So me being who I am and then I hold a lot of stuff in. I could be passive aggressive. So I'm dealing with all these things in one to where I'm passive. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I hold stuff in because that's just how I grew up. I grew up holding my feelings in. And me holding those feelings in, it caused me to rebel. Not rebel as much, but it caused me to rebel in a sense because I held everything in, and it's so deep in that I let it out in another way. I let it out with my actions instead of my words. And words are powerful. Actions are even more powerful, but when it comes to biting your tongue, it's very, very deep. And that's why people have therapists now. That's why people are going through therapy. I'm just gonna be real. And for a while, at one point in time, I thought I had personality disorder because I've had so many different emotions sealed within me because I went through so many different things that I never truly got a chance to feel it and react to it and really just talk about it and vent about it because I never really told my mama anything because I didn't want to be judged. And then I told my sister some things, but at the same time, when you have a little sister, they look up to you and you don't want them following in your footsteps. So certain things you tell them, they take heed to that and they be like, oh, you did it. Oh, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, didn't really wasn't really close with my dad like that. And then, you can't really, you think somebody your friend and then you tell them something and then before you know it, it's out on social media. And, it's hard. It's hard to trust people these days. It's so hard. And so growing up, the person I am, period, but I'm a little more mature. No, I said a little more because I grow every day. But I had to learn the hard way that you can't trust everybody. Everybody that's smiling in your face and you feel like you're close to them, and they talk to you and they tell you stuff and you think y'all friends because they vent to you, but really they don't have nothing to lose, and they don't care if their business get out there because they are who they are. They want to know about you. Excuse me. They want to know about your life. I had a whole incident about like I have a I have a whole story time about something like that. Well, people will legitly, but I felt it. You know, you got to be able to feel. You can feel if you have good discernment. You can feel spirits, like I said before. But I didn't really know how to express myself because when I did, it was even too much. I overexpressed, and I used to do it on social media. I overexpressed myself a lot on social media, like back in my younger days. I overexpressed a lot on Facebook. When I used to get into a fight, I posted it on Facebook. When I had a breakup, I posted it on Facebook. Like everything was Facebook, 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 Facebook. Everything was social media. So we thought social media was our friend growing up, but the whole time social media was not our friend. Social media is literally your worst enemy, and it will take what you go through, what you say, what you post, and it will flip it around on you. If you don't post some old fake happy go lucky stuff, they will literally turn it around and they will make it, they will twist it up and make it seem like this whole, you know what I'm saying? But that's when I realized like my stuff always got twisted up and I got put on all types of thought pages and all types of, just all types of fake pages and stuff like that. You realize that social media is not your friend. It never was, it never will be. So, and some people be like, oh, well, at least they talking about me. They say any publicity is good publicity, because if I'm gonna be in the public, I want it to be good stuff. I don't want it to be bad stuff just to get views and likes and comments to get people. No. And that's why I felt like I used to want to be famous when I was younger because I felt like I was talented. I could dance. I had to look. I could act. I'm funny. Can rap. All this type of stuff. But no, as you get older, like you realize that that stuff is not even what it seems. But yeah, so I was one of them. So it's just like I was going out to the clubs. I didn't really have no identity. I had daddy issues. I had friend issues, trust issues. Because I had daddy issues, I would give my heart away, give my body away to the wrong guys, and it caused a lot of trauma, it caused a lot of hurt. That you think you deal with hurt until somebody brings up a conversation or somebody starts talking about something and you still find yourself getting emotional. That means that you have not healed from your trauma, and that's okay. You would not know if you heal from your trauma until you're able to comfortably, comfortably and openly talk about something with somebody without getting emotional. That's how you know you have truly healed from your trauma. And a lot of us, we lie to ourselves and we try to, we tell ourselves, oh, I'm good. I'm fine. Oh, I cried it out. Went to the club, had some drinks. I got drunk, and it's a new day. That was yesterday. Today is today. I'm good. I'm over it. I blocked them. I deleted the messages. I'm like, what? I deleted the messages. I deleted all our pictures. But guess what? It's still up here. Just because you delete messages and pictures and you block somebody, you unfollow them on social media, that don't mean you erase the trauma. Stop trying to fool yourself into thinking that you're over something and you still need time to heal from it and talk about it. Come on now. We got to stop doing ourselves like that. It's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Trust me. Trust me. Guys, I can't stress this enough. You got to be real with yourself and stop listening to other people. There's nothing wrong with you. You got to know who to listen to these days. Like you have to know who to take advice from. There's a lot of people out there who like to give advice but don't like to take their own, and those are people you don't need to take advice from because They're just telling you something that they feel like they should say to you because they feel like that's the right thing. But they sitting up there doing the same thing that you doing, and they don't supposed to be doing that, and they're not taking the advice that they're giving you. You know, and once again, it all comes down to discernment. You know what I'm saying? And it's a very good thing to talk to people that you can relate to, people that have been through stuff. And like I love everyone, but I love everyone. I also love people with a story, you know, and people that's not afraid to talk about their story, because we all have one. We all have one, and that's just a part of life. That's a part of God's journey. It's a part of God's plan. You wouldn't go through things if you wasn't meant to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you hold it in, it just eats you up. And the devil preys on that, preys on trauma, like I told y'all before. So get it out. Talk about your problems. Talk about what's troubling you. Whether you can talk about it with a therapist, talk about it with yourself, talk about it with God. He talks back. He answers you. All you gotta do is just be quiet and listen. But all right, y'all. I'm so happy I got to make a second video. I hope you guys took something from this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and blessings. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I love y'all.